What's up, y'all? I wanted to check in and let y'all see my third day hair with these finger coil twists. Excuse me. This is actually a different set than the original ones that I started out with in the other video. I ended up, I ended up washing those out, or co-washing those out, and putting these in a few days back because I used, what did I use? The Kinky Curly Curling Custard to set those, you know, as my like gel or styler or whatever. And the next day I did not like how it was flaking up at all. Like, it was pretty bad. I'm still working on figuring out how to really use that properly. I love it as far as the definition and, you know, it doesn't, my hair doesn't shrink too bad with that, but figuring out like how much, that's my issue, because when I feel like I'm trying to do a little bit, I feel like it's not enough, and then of course when you do too much, that's when you just it flakes really bad, and especially in the areas where I you know specifically remember putting quite a bit, but I think you really gotta continue to smooth it out and really make sure you work it, you know, like in your hair. So we'll try it again. I still got a little less than half a jar left to use, but with this set, I ended up, what I did was co-wash with Suave Naturals, the lavender, conditioned, and I actually deep conditioned overnight with Tresemme Naturals. Rinsed that out. I used my water and aloe vera juice spray after I, you know, dried with a t-shirt. I used that to kind of get it wet again, and then I used to dampen it again. Then I used the As I Am as well as Kinky Curly Not Today as my leave-in. Seal that in with my grapeseed, safflower, and castor oil mixture, and then I proceeded to put I used the As I Am, their styling gel. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's their gel, a curling gel or styling gel or something. But I used their line as to set these. And it's really pretty much just the same consistency as the Kinky Curly. I feel like it's not as snotty, if that makes any sense, because you know sometimes the Kinky Curly can be really like thick and chunky in some area, and especially depending on how much you use. But the As I Am, I could tweak that a little better, as far as even if I put a little bit, I could just get just a little bit more, you know, and not a big glob more if I need. I don't know. It's you just have to see, I guess, or feel them to understand what I'm talking about. But I feel like the As I Am works a little bit better. I did get a little bit of flaking, but not much. And it was only in the areas where I know I put like too much, whereas the Kinky Curly was kind of all over. And then more so in the areas where I know where I remember I used too much. But the As I Am was a little bit better, and that only happened the first day, and I don't know if, you know, I don't know. We'll keep working with that too, but I wish I would have came on and showed you the third day hair with the Kinky Curly, because I actually kept those in a couple of days, and it got a little bit better. But I did like the look the third day, because instead of, like, I like this look too, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of a good shot. I've been trying to work on getting good light. Let's see, but I'm trying to show you that like my roots were just a little bit thicker when I used the As I Am, and it kind of looked like a little knotty fro. Like, you see how these are still pretty together in the twist that they're in, and they look more so like dreads. By third day, when I had the Kinky Curly in there, it was like, you know, it was a pretty good size fro, and it still had some of the curls, but it was the curls were clumped together more at the tip of the fro, you know. So I don't know, it was just a little more fuller and didn't look as patchy, because in some areas you still can kind of see my scalp, of course, where I had to have the bald spots. But With the other one, it was thick, it was thicker, fuller. But I like this. And I actually went and got my license changed, so I took this picture. And I don't know, dude was, you know, just trying to be nice or flirty or whatever. But he was just commenting saying that he thought I looked better today than I did in my old picture anyway, because I hate taking those pictures for whatever reason. And I didn't really want to take my picture again, but because I didn't think I was put together, but it turned out all right. Whatever, it's just a license. So yeah, so with this hair, that's the whole point of this video. I didn't mean to get all off track, but I feel like I'm gonna keep them up. I'm gonna try to keep them up as long as I can, and this will probably end up being my. I'm trying to let y'all see. Let me see if I can do a 360 real quick. Maybe. Hope y'all can see even just a little bit. I know it's a little better from the side. I can't quite catch that light, that glare. Anyway, it's nothing super spectacular that you're missing, but I was saying that this is probably going to be my go-to style for the Protected Style Challenge starting in the fall. Only because I feel like this doesn't take as much time as any of the other like braids or kinky twists or whatever else I have to do to, you know, we'll do. I know I will do some of those too, but that costs money that I don't have right now, you know, to get the hair and everything. But this took, both times it took about 4.5 hours for me to do it, because I took very small sections at a time and you know, kind of separated and twisted around my finger. So that did take some time. But I like it. It's cool. And all I do really when I get up in the morning is, depending on how I feel, I might spritz it a little bit. I might just apply some moisturizer and kind of scrunch it in, and then apply the oil to seal it. Or, because I've been using, I'll go between the, what is it called? Oh my God, the name just left me. Reveille. I'll go between that or my oil-in hairdo. And then with my oil-in hairdo, I like to use the Jane Carter Nourish and Shine. Or I'll just use my grapeseed, safflower, and castor oil mixture. So that's that on that. And then if I spritz it, I'll just spritz it with my water and aloe vera juice mix, and then seal it with the oil. Alright y'all, I wasn't trying to make this video super duper long. Thanks for stopping in with me. Peace.